It hoits.
What's that?
The little neck crack of my job that I did.
All your neck cracks point. Me. That's just reality.
Oh, my sweetheart.
That is just reality. All your bones be a popping.
Baby, I think it's the laptop screen.
Hmm?
It's the laptop
Well,
screen.
now, but before it was.
Oh, before it was the TV?
Yeah.
Okay, so it switches from one to the other.
What's that?
Whenever you cut one off, it switches to the other. What if it was always the laptop screen?
Oh no, I can see it too.
Okay. All right. No, yeah, I was not paying attention.
You're fine.
Good evening, Leah. Good evening, Beth. Hi, Jean. Good evening, Gigi. Hi, TC.
Evening.
Good evening, Joyce.
You're now Alfred Hitchcock on us.
Leah says,
Good
I've been
evening.
kissing the lives. I'm going to say missing. But if you're kissing your live watching device, make sure to sanitize the bejesus out of that thing, okay? You don't know where your phone or computer has been.
That is true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that is true.
Good evening, Gail.
I dropped mine more than a couple times.
You're right. So, Beth said, yes, that's what I wanted. Good evening. Yes, exactly.
Well, that's okay. Missing, kissing, they're all the same.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's a sign that you love us no matter what. So that's all that matters.
That's what I was gonna say.
Good evening, Carolyn. Although I love your hey with an A. I was gonna be like, hey, hey. Yes. For some reason, that feels different than if the hey was with an E. It would be more like a hey, but this was like hey.
Yeah.
I'm here for you, Carolyn.
I thought that was what the vibe was.
Yeah, I mean I love that. I'm here for that. Hi, Lisa. How are you doing?
Good evening.
Good
all.
evening, Lisa. So thank you. So Lisa says good night. Nah, girl, because if it's night, we going to sleep. That's what I say when I go to sleep. Good night. Best says smash that thumbs up as y'all come in. You're right. Smash the like. Yeah. Good night. Good night, all. I say everyone, good night, Maddie. Good night, Milton. Good night, Dee Dee Buds.
You say that?
No.
Oh, okay. I was like, I've never heard that.
So you guys, this morning I did all this cleaning up back here
You
of
did?
like all
Let me see.
No, it doesn't look like that anymore.
Oh, yeah, you did.
That's the problem is that I did
It's-
all of this cleaning this morning and then we got more packages and so I did all the dirtying up again. So I just undid everything I did.
You tell them what the packages were for?
No, I did not. Lisa says I just started studying but saw the notification and put that book aside. What are you studying? I almost kind of missed studying. Almost kind of. JJ's here, says, hi guys, I'm exhausted, still working. And the skies out here look like Mars. So many fires. I know, right? I can't even, JJ.
We saw that on the live on the Facebook post.
Carolyn said it's part of that
really
Kentucky,
orange.
Tennessee fam I have, right? Hey, exactly. That's what we say. That's what we be saying.
You right.
Leah said first day of my practicum and I am whooped, but it was great.
Ooh.
That was awesome.
I love getting knowledge.
Beth said Diddy Bugs question mark. That is what we call DJ. For no reason at all.
I think it's you started it.
No, I mean I started it, but for no reason. Like there's nothing. I just call him Diddy Bugs, Diddy Buds with a D, Diddy Butts with a T, like Diddy Bugs, yeah, or Diddy Buds. It's one of those, liable at any time. But you're right, started from nowhere. At all.
One of your cute little nicknames.
Joyce said, did you have a good day painting? I mean, can you ever have a good day when you're painting? I mean, we got the room painted. It was a successful mission. Yes. That's all I'm going to say.
It was a much bigger room than I was expecting to.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yes. So
it was honestly...
No, it's not comparable to this room. No, first of all, no, he's exaggerating. It is not comparable to this room. It was tall, yes, don't get me wrong. So the height was, it was a tall room.
It was a long, tall room.
And another thing that just annoyed me so much is that, like, that room had kind of become the storage room in the shop. So there was all of this junk in there that we were constantly having to step around and cover and like try to avoid. And I'm like, the least we could have done was start with a clean room, but you know, it never works like that.
I mean,
so
I did my best.
Yes. So
paint was a little
Lisa
bit
said the science of exercise just starting today. What are you studying that for? That sounds amazing. I would love to just study that. Yeah, I mean, that just sounds so interesting.
I love
Hi,
exercise.
Miriam. She says, hello, Whack fam. And Chris is here. Are you guys together, like sitting next to each other? Are you on separate computers? I want to know all about that.
We used to, and I was in my game room. And
okay. Chris said, okay, I have Miriam's computer and mine synchronized so that we can sit next to each other and not be crazy. I know, right? Because it's weird because there is like a delay even between my phone and the computer, but that's so funny. Leah said, your hair is down. Did you have it covered up to paint? No, I did not have it covered up to paint. I knew there wasn't going to be no paint in my hair. So,
you see how she was?
Like, I was just like, I'm not going to get any paint in my hair.
Your job wasn't really paint conducive.
I cut in, okay? I did all of the detailing work with the brush. So I was brushing.
That's very time consuming.
Yeah, I was brushing the
you were on top
near
of
the
the
ceiling.
ladder,
I did the corners. I did the trim. Whereas Richard was just with the roller going, and there's just paint splatters everywhere. So everywhere.
But once you go past a certain length, the roller effect is going to shoot off at some point.
No.
I mean, no matter how slow you go.
No.
There's still a little residue.
Chris said 1S Chris is my new moniker. Going to get a hat with that. Yeah. My mom is Chris with 2 S's, which she just made up.
Wait, what?
No, she didn't just make it up. Like, 40 years ago, she just made it up randomly so that her coworkers wouldn't confuse her with like a male Chris. No, her name's Christina. That's why I call her Christina. And normally, exactly. And so.
Then why are we stressing the S's?
No, because she spells her name with 2 S's. She shortens it and spells it with 2 S's.
Okay.
No, yeah, it's just regular Christina, 1 S on her birth certificate.
There we go.
Good evening, Dr. Wise. Miriam said we're sitting together on computers next to each other. That is the dream, Miriam. Absolutely.
Right? Has the grill been cooking? Is bacon in the air?
Oh my gosh, it is not Halloween. There is no.
Dang on it! Now I'm excited.
Yes.
I want the bacon on the grill outside.
G said, "Good night, folks. I'm so thrown up by the holiday this week. I didn't realize it was Wednesday. I know, right? I didn't realize it was Wednesday too." So I said that. And the Happy Whack Wednesday, and I was just like,
Monday is your holiday. It throws
the rest of the
everything
week is off. You're right.
My Tuesdays become Mondays, and Wednesdays become Tuesdays, and so on, so on, so forth.
Joyce says that is what Barry likes to do on painting, all the details. I like to do the rolling. No, I actually like to do the details.
I'm big on rolling.
Stickler for details?
I was
Who'd
fine
have
rolling.
thought? So, yeah, I mean, I don't mind rolling either. But if I have to choose, and since they both have to be done, and that's also the way that I color too. I'm one of those type people comment, like, when's the last time you colored? A, but then B,
Here we go.
like, I'm the type of person that likes to outline the image, like outline it in a dark color pencil and then like shade the inside. So that's what I did.
Dark color pencil?
Well, if I'm coloring with color pencil or crayon, exactly. Whatever I'm coloring with, I like to trace the outside and make it a little darker and then shade the inside. So that's kind of what we did with the wall. Like, I did the outline first and then I go back with the inside.
Whoa.
Well, my husband went back with the inside.
I think I am like that, actually. I think I'm a tracer to make the picture.
Yes. Look at that.
Easier to color, I think.
Yes.
Because I used to go.
Because going right into the lines is like you just need that barrier. Joe Ray's here, says, "Good evening, missed this morning, but I made it tonight. We're glad that you're here, Joe Ray."
Yay!
Sylvia said, "Richard, you should make your own bacon. It's easy. Pork belly, cure for 2 weeks and smoke." He's not doing that. Not in this house. No. There ain't gonna be no like hanging or stored meats nowhere. No.
I saw some at Costco.
No, some pork belly? Yes. Yeah, no, he just chops that up and puts it in the freezer whenever. You ain't doing it. Richard, you have to get back here to cover up this mess.
What mess?
In the background, exactly. Sonia says, "Hey guys, I'm back. I miss you, but homeschool is real and hard." You're right. I mean, I can only imagine for all y'all parents out there. Like, I'm not gonna be able to do it.
My sister fills me in all the time. She has 3 below the age of 10.
Yep, and she herself is a teacher. Nope.
Oh, yeah. So she has one room.
That's a big
she has one room
nope.
where she literally has to teach, and then her youngest is behind her, where she helps, and then the other 2 are in their own room. Which my grandmother bought like little
desk
little things so they can post stuff. So it's really
that's nice. It's like a
they try the best they can in this situation.
Jory said same outline and shade. That's what's up. Chris said people made fun of us for having 3 computers in a row when the pandemic started and we had 6 children with 3 computers and 3 laptops. Who's laughing now? You're right. I mean, that's a computer lab.
I'm saying.
You got set up in your house.
That's future thinking.
That's
right there.
what's
You're
up.
embracing
I know.
the future.
Good evening, Constance. How are you?
Good evening.
Chris said you cured the bacon in the fridge. We're not doing it, Chris. It's just not. It's not going to happen. I don't care how easy it is. Like, it's not happening. Don't hide behind me. TC said, I tried helping a client get her kids online for school today. It was more complicated than it needs to be for elementary school age children. I know, right?
You aren't lying. See, that's the thing is, my thing is all the extra stress you're putting in the IT department.
Yeah.
They're like, okay, we don't know what we're doing here. Like, oh my God.
Yeah, it's like.
Hit the power button.
Control, Alt, Delete. Has anyone ever watched the IT crowd or the IT crowd? It's a British comedy show, and they're like, IT, have you tried turning it off and on again? And IT, have you tried turning it off and on again? That's how they answer the phone. And I was like, true that. So, yes. D says, gonna watch while I finish up my last 20 minutes on the treadmill. This couch to 55 miles is killing me. I know, right? You just jumped right in, didn't you? That's amazing.
That is pretty awesome.
Yes, so
protect your knees.
We did not walk today because we knew we were painting, so that was good.
Yeah.
I don't know if we'll be able to walk tomorrow because I got some meetings, but we did good this week on our miles.
I agree completely.
Yes.
I think we're walking our way up.
Leah said, my friend's 15-year-old said, oh, great, 15 minutes between Zooms, just enough time to sit in the corner and cry. Shouldn't laugh at that, but that's pretty funny.
Can I hug you through the screen?
Oh my gosh. Oh my God, Chris said, hey, Richard, our local supermarket had untrimmed brisket for $1.99 for a pound and pork roast for 99 cents. He would have definitely, I mean, the pork roast not a bad idea. I don't mess with brisket. And I will say with Richard, maybe that's one of those things that I've just never had prepared a way that I like it. But brisket always seems so chewy for me. I freaking hate it.
Forever to cook.
And it's probably not worth it. That's how I feel. No, when you can just grill up a broad and a hamburger, I don't need this specialty grilled meats.
I wouldn't mind trying it.
I mean, if you made some, I would have a bite of it.
Okay.
Just like I had a bite of them ribs today.
Okay.
But I don't ever need it in my life, you know? Oh my God! But I love me some pulled pork though. I love some smoked.
I do have a pork butt in the freezer.
You ain't gonna make that no time soon.
Was that a challenge?
I challenge you. You're not gonna make it.
Did you just throw down a challenge?
TC said brisket low and slow. Yeah, I don't have the patience for that. So. Sylvia says, send me some of that brisket. That's a steal.
It takes forever to cook.
Jory said, I thought you liked chewy meat. I know, no, I like tough, chewy, like jerky meat, not gummy, springy meat.
No, it's soft and just melty.
No, I don't like that. I like tough, chewy meat. I like meat that's chewy because it's been overcooked, not undercooked.
She likes extremely well done.
Yeah,
there's a degree beyond well done.
Yeah.
That's my wife.
D said, I'm highly competitive with myself, so I'll just keep walking till my legs fall off. That's pretty funny. So
that's good.
Joyce said, I got in 5K today. I really want to be ready for that Keto Palooza 5K. Absolutely. We want to be ready for the Keto Palooza 5K.
I was going to say, it sounds like Michael with the challenging yourself to walk. I'm pretty sure that's what he does all the time.
No, Mom said he gets in his car and rides around the track.
Just with his legs out the door or something.
Exactly.
Do not disparage Michael's walks. He is a walking phenomenon.
They're like super duper. Exactly. Like marathon waters
you
or
need
something.
to enter in type of competition
That's
or something.
Too much. Good evening, Stacy.
With this walk.
Like power walking. No, but he be running because he be posting his be posting his song or times, and I'm just oh my goodness. So
it's amazing. I find it quite amazing.
Yes. Chris said, have I seen the IT crowd? I know the song. I know, right? The 999 song.
Somebody else watch the show?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Mom's here. Finally, Mom. I was about to ask.
Netflix?
It's
on some of one
I
of the
think it
streaming.
is on Netflix.
It's on a streaming
I
service.
haven't seen it
I'll
in
find
so long. I used to watch it back in college, so that's how old it was.
Hey, it doesn't matter
but
anymore.
it was so. It is. It's very British,
Nice.
like technical humor.
You.
It's the driest
It's like
humor
the original
ever.
Office.
Yes. Except they're in IT,
Yeah,
so
exactly.
it's even more boring
Yes.
than that. But
Super
I
dry,
absolutely
but amazing.
loved it.
That's
So
nice.
yes,
Look at you.
I'm glad you're here, Mom.
Well, where else would she be?
I don't know. She was late.
Probably at work. Is she at work?
I know. Still working. That's all my mom does these days is work. All she do is work, work, work. No matter what, got working on her mind. She can never get in it.
I love you so much.
Oh my God. Talk to America. I'm taking a drink.
You are just so adorable. How adorable is my wife, America? And what drink number is this? This drink number 3. The third one of the day.
But I kind of did that thing where I bought the gallon with me and just kept like.
So it's more than 3 probably.
Yeah, it's more than 3.
Okay, yeah.
And I'm about to go get some again because.
I find that as a positive. That's a positive.
It is a positive, yeah. I mean, it's not a positive how much I ate today, but it's a positive how much I drank today, how much water I drank.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
You ate a normal amount.
No.
What?
I ate more than a normal amount. Well, we're not going to say normal, but, like typical amount A that I generally eat, and then B, more than that. I'll tell you this, the 2,000 recommended calories from whoever made that number up. But
Well,
I'm going to get some water.
I was going to say that we also exercised a lot today.
We did.
I count painting. I count for painting because again,
See, I don't
the room size.
activity as
Come
exercise.
here. Let me tell you about the size of this room. It was big. Every room was big. It was like, okay, a normal office? Add 2 more offices to it, okay? I was like, is this the break room? What the heck is going on? I was like, good Lord Jesus.
I hear you in
What's
here
going on?
exaggerating.
So anyway, back to what I was talking about. Charts and graphs are awesome.
No, I hear him
That's what I was
exaggerating
talking
about
about.
the size of the room. Don't get me
That's
wrong.
about charts and
It
graphs.
is a tall room. It was a tall
What are you
room.
talking about?
Yes,
That was really-
exercise. I like it. Exactly. That's how I feel about exercise today. But no, see, I consider that like an activity.
Oh, okay.
Like, yeah, like you guys, like Mom on Saturday at the yard sale, she kept saying that like us moving the stuff was exercise. I was like, no, this is like manual labor, like this isn't exercise. Like exercise involves
that
the
was
intent,
exercise.
in my opinion, of like burning calories like for your health. Like you can't just take something that you were gonna do anyway and call it exercise. So
Oh no.
that's what I did
Anytime
not
you
count
break a
painting
sweat-
as exercise.
Anytime a sweat is broken from the tip of your brow.
Let me check my Fitbit.
and it
Yeah, like
goes
I don't even
down
have any
the side of
exercise
your head.
active minutes. Like I don't even have any minutes with the lightning bolt next to it.
You
So,
don't? Let
No.
me see what I have. The time.
You guys, ever since I got my new Fitbit that Joyce got for me, and I'm so
I
excited.
burned 91.
Oh my God. You know what the best part of this thing is? Do you know what I love the most? It's just the full color display. Like I love how the notifications are all different colors. Like my
me
Gmail
see.
notifications are red. Whereas
What?
like,
Oh
see,
my
nothing new
gosh.
here. That's
Yes.
blue. My text message notifications are green. Like I love the full color
Yeah,
screen.
this is so
Okay.
cool.
So, but yeah, Chris and Richard has blue. Exactly. No, you guys. So this is my new Fitbit. So I gave him my old Fitbit, and what you can do on the Fitbit is change the displays. Like, so my old one was similar to this, nowhere near as nifty, but it had like the time, the date, my heart rate, and how many steps I had gone. Like I could look at that display and see that all in one when I looked. So Richard changed his display
What do you have?
because we're just so different. He changed his display to only read the time, but not only is it the time, it's written out. Like, it isn't the number 8:50. It is the word 8 and then the word 50 under it. Like 8:49. Like, why would you, like, that shows no information on it when you look at it. You have to scroll all the way through it. No, and you have to read when you're looking. Like, I don't want to know what time it is by having to read. I want to recognize the numeric characters when I look down.
It does mess me up. But you know what I did find out? What I found out today is it says O. It says O. Like
OH?
Yeah. Like if it was like 808, it says 808. Like is O really I didn't know O was a okay.
It can't say 808.
No, it says O.
Oh my God, that is so funny.
No, I found it and I just thought it was neat.
No. That is,
and the band will change weekly.
Yes, that is, he would change that in his clock.
Actually, it might change tomorrow.
Jay just said, I keep changing my clock faces. There are so many. See, I'm not that type of person. I will find the clock face that I like, choose that one, and then never change it.
See, I was going to go with the traditional dial, but I find the Charge 2's face a little skinny. So it's like for the skinniness of the face, I decided to do the text. Found it a little easier.
Oh, good for you.
I mean, numbers are the easiest.
It's on your wrist, so go for it. Miriam says, have you done Fitbit challenges? It's really fun to do them. My kids and I race to see who can get the most steps in a day or week. That sounds fun. No, I don't do Fitbit challenges.
I mean,
but I'm not really... I'm gonna say I'm not really competitive, so it's just like, oh, you beat me,
you have a thing with rounding your numbers up. That's the only thing you do.
Yeah.
Is you can't end on.
Like, I like to compete with myself. Like, I like to hit goals. Like, I want to work out 5 days this week. So if it's like on day 4 and it's Saturday, okay, I got to do it. But it's not like so that I can beat someone. Like this walking challenge, Michael's already done.
Yes.
I don't care. Like, as long as we get past the finish line, that's all that matters.
For me, exercise and everything is just about just building your heart rate up and just getting a nice little sweat going. So as soon as I do both of those things, the exercise is complete for me. So everything after that is bonus round, I assume. So it's like anything you do after that, hey, we're already out, you're already about, you're already just living your life. We can keep it going. Let's just keep it going.
Chris said all that crumpled paper, how does Richard not just roll around in it? I mean, it's honestly my thought too. Like, it's just
don't think I ain't thought about it.
And there's a lot of like bubble paper over there as well. Like, no, it's
that's
a
the favorite.
mess.
Yeah, that's the favorite.
Yes.
Crumpled papers, that's still cardboard. It's
Yes, absolutely. But no, I'm like, should we break these boxes down? Should we use them to carry stuff? Like, we're big recyclers in this house, so I'm quick to break down a box, but I'm like, I could reuse the box if we need to carry large amounts of things to the hotel, which we will. So, Joe Ray said, I need to get some steps in so I can do the 5K at Keto Palooza, but no problem. Yeah, I mean, as long as you keep your feet moving, you shouldn't have a problem. But if you haven't walked in a while, you may want to walk. Yes. Like 3.2 miles isn't going to really be a lot for us since we've been doing like these 4 and 5 miles for the last couple of days.
55-mile challenge.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, if you're not used to walking, go ahead and walk. But we're gonna be right on the waterfront. It's gonna be really fun. Yes. So.
And if you're like me, take your time.
Yeah. So it's gonna be just like, hey, we're gonna start at the same time, but it's gonna be like finish whenever you want. It's okay.
It's more meandering.
Oh my God, Dee said I just lost 4 miles because I forgot to start the app. I hate that it's not automatic like Fitbit. I know, right? That would hurt.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I was actually thinking about that halfway through our first one. I was like, did I hit start? Make sure I hit start.
Joe Ray said, y'all are missing out. Hamilton is so good, lives up to the hype in my opinion. I agree. Well, like Hamilton, for people that have never seen Hamilton,
that conversation?
It's happening in the comments.
Nice.
If you like musical theater, or just appreciate music in general. If you like Lin-Manuel Miranda, because I'll tell you this, when I listened to In the Heights for the first time, I'm like a musical theater purist, and I was just like, what is all this rapping? I don't understand it. Like, I want to hear some melody. I want to hear some singing going on. But then, like, the second time I listened to In the Heights, I was like, this is the most brilliant thing I've ever heard. And then that way, when Hamilton came out and I knew Lin-Manuel Miranda was doing it, I was just like, oh, this finna be lit. And it was indeed as lit as I thought it was finna be.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? So I definitely love it. I'll tell you this, I love the soundtrack more than I love watching it live. I honestly think the staging of it is a bit corny. Don't come for me in the comments. But, you know, I still love the music, and I would watch it as many times as they perform it, but I honestly just like to listen to it. Like how it looks on stage. Like, I would rather listen to it while I'm walking than like sit and watch it, because I don't like the way that the actions match with those.
To be fair, you listened to it before you saw it.
I listened to it a zillion times before I saw it.
That'll affect how you see
things.
And
you know, and you start to stage it in your mind.
That'll affect how you see everything. Because you already made a whole different image of here before you even saw it.
Yes.
If you saw it first before you listened to it, you would probably have a much greater appreciation.
Oh, D says 4 minutes, not miles. Oh, well then that's nothing. What is that? Like a quarter of a mile? You're okay. I would have been mad if I lost 4 whole miles, but no, that's fine.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
D said, I really don't like Lin-Manuel Miranda, don't judge me. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. It's hit or miss. He is take it or leave it. It's very specific style. I do, however, like him, you know? I'm not one of those people that thinks that just because I like something, everyone should like it. But, you know, I do. Sometimes I step back and objectively recognize things as talent and skill. And I do objectively recognize like Lin-Manuel Miranda as talent and skill. Like I feel about Beyonce. Like I'm not like a Beehive stan, but like the woman has talent and skill and work ethic. So.
From my perspective, I was never into plays because I'd never been to a play. Like I just growing up, I never thought about.
He'd never been to the theater before, but his very first theater experience was Hello Dolly, which I had never seen before. But I was like, Dad, we couldn't get you nothing cool like Book of Mormon or something. Like I can't wait to take it back to all these other things.
A thing you never think about until you think about it.
Yeah.
It's like one of those things. Then going to see one. I was never against it. It was just let's go check it out. And then I saw one. I was like, these are actually
really neat.
A really different and amazing way of seeing art. Like instead of going to a cinema where you get bombarded with sound effects and lights and cameras,
live performance.
It's the old school way of seeing things where someone's on stage and you have to actually entertain me.
Yes.
Whereas the opposite. So I was just like, I was really impressed, and I figured I just. Hello Dolly was the first one, but it was really good.
It was good.
I also saw the movie.
I've never seen it, and so we went to go see it last year. I had no idea what Hello Dolly was about at all. Like
it's been forever.
I had no idea what that thing was about.
I kept confusing Hello Dolly with like Mary Poppins and The Sound of Music. I was like,
Dolly did look like Mary Poppins, if you ask me. D said John Krasinski's Good News episode piqued my interest in Hamilton, though. Yeah. I like John Krasinski, but like that's some good news, and just like, I don't like, she couldn't go see Hamilton, so let's get the entire cast together once again because I didn't need to hear it perform live over Zoom. That's just I'm gonna listen to the soundtrack every single time.
Exactly, but that's how you started. That greatly affects how you view anything.
Chris said Lin-Manuel was Discount Bert on the new Mary Poppins. I thought he did a good job. BTW. The musical last week for Mary's B-Day was really good. Which musical was that? You did tell me you were going to watch a musical. Was it Mary Poppins or The Sound of Music? So I had not seen the new Mary Poppins because I don't really mess with the old Mary Poppins. Like it's just like Moby Dick. We were talking about that today. The restaurant, not the book.
Oh, okay.
There was a seafood restaurant that we went to for Richard's birthday, if you remember, called Moby Dick.
I remember.
In my opinion,
regional seafood restaurant.
It was regular AF. And I told Richard, like, no shade. I didn't mind it, but I never have to go there again. And I'll be completely satisfied. It wasn't bad by any means. It's just like, I experienced that. I never have to go there again.
Also, you're not a seafood person.
I'm not a seafood person, but I like fish, and I like fish sandwiches. That was nowhere near the best
I'll give
fish sandwich I've ever had. It was average at best for me.
I'll give you that.
So... that's how I feel about Mary Poppins and The Sound of Music and a lot of things. I don't dislike them at all, but if I never see them again in my whole life, I'm just like, okay.
Just those two?
No, lots of things that I feel
that you'll never have to do?
That I never have to see again, I don't actively hate or dislike them, and if someone is offering like a free ticket to go see Mary Poppins or Sound of Music like on Broadway or something, or like a live performance, I'll go see it. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Willy Wonka, never have to see those again.
Okay.
I can quote those. I can quote them, like Violet, you're turning violet, but I don't ever have to.
Can you quote Mary Poppins?
A spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. Chimney, chim cheree. That's about it. I honestly don't remember any words that the children say in Mary Poppins. So,
they're important.
Yeah, so that's all I'm saying. So.
They're not important anyway. That one.
Yes.
It's children.
Chris said, talking about what? That you've seen something at a center type theater where everything was coming out of the floor and dropping from the ceiling. Yeah, those are kind of like black boxes. It was really well done. Didn't fall asleep.
Well, the art's all around you.
Yeah, you remember when we went to go see Dracula?
Oh, yeah.
That's how that was, where things were coming up and dropping from the ceiling, so it was like in the round.
Yeah, where they could run up and touch your shoulder and stuff.
Yeah, that was a lot. Ooh, Dee said, what about a free ticket to the Lion King? Ooh, she knows she done did right there. I will refuse a ticket to the Lion King. The Broadway musical, The Lion King, I actively dislike the Lion King.
Why is that?
Because I can't get into it. But I just did not, I couldn't connect with the story and the characters, and then part of the acting was like human beings, like mimicking the animals. But then when Timon and Pumbaa came out, they're just straight up puppets. And I'm just like, how is this a thing,
So just as far as they didn't, it was disjointed.
Yes, I could not suspend my disbelief long enough to enjoy The Lion King. Now, Brandon, look, all I need to do is watch.
Thing was based on animals.
All I need to do is watch The Circle of Life, where like the little puppet masters are like doing the antelopes and things like that, Yeah,
when they all come in with the elephants.
Exactly.
Like
I'll watch that and then I'll get up and leave. I don't need to see the rest of that show.
I saw it with my niece and nephews and everything, and we found it amazing. They enjoyed it, and I think watching it, how you watch it affects you too, because I watched it with a bunch of my family, and they loved it, and they talked about it afterwards, what they loved.
Well, I mean,
I just found I loved it a little bit more than I thought I would.
You can see.
But I can see what you were talking about.
Like, it's like the longest running Broadway show of all time, the most celebrated this. And then, in the commercial, it's very impactful. The commercial was very impactful for me. So when I finally saw it, when it finally came to Louisville, I was just like, I am not moved by this at all.
I can't understand, because I do remember the puppets and the live people overlap, and I was just like, So okay. But then I'm thinking it's a play, so let's use our imaginations, one and all.
Chris said it's Timon, right? Yes, he was a full-grown puppet. Yes. After watching Lion King 1.5, nothing will ever be good again. I've never seen Lion King 1.5. I've never seen Lion King 2.
Who said that?
Chris said that.
Lion King 1.5.
Yeah, there's a Lion King 1.5.
They always, it's like the Return of Jafar or something, like Aladdin's.
I was gonna say that's a different movie version.
Well, no, it's kind of like
you were comparing them.
It's like those straight to DVD
Lion
movies.
King 1.5, The Return of Jafar.
Well, it's like I missed
It's not what that
I'm saying
is.
it because I missed it because it didn't come out in the cinema. It was like one of those straight to DVD.
Yes,
movies.
exactly. Yes, it was. So no.
I missed Lion King 1.5 as well. Is what I'm trying to say.
No. Vita said not the same one. I saw mine was people doing the whole show with the dancers, and they had children in the show, and it was awesome. I mean, yeah. If Timon and Pumbaa weren't in full puppet costumes, then maybe that's
they were people, but they had the things in their hand to mimic the Timon and Pumbaa.
Yes, they were like
they were like people, but they had black
puppeteers.
outfits on.
Whereas like Simba was like a person with like a mask.
Yes,
like an
people.
artsy mask, We're
also talking to the play aficionado over here.
Yeah, well, I mean,
you went with like your.
I'm
your
just
teacup.
talking personal preference.
You went with your teacup.
Once
like,
again,
I don't like that.
just because I don't like something doesn't mean that nobody else isn't gonna like it.
I mean, but I can understand what you're talking about. How the play wasn't. But again, I find it is also based on like animals, so it's really hard to
Do you know what I was
anything
also really upset by, which no one can relate to this because I bet I'm like the only person that's ever seen Newsies in the theater.
Uh-oh.
But like me and my best friend Jordan, we loved the movie Newsies that came out in 1990. And then they did but it was a musical movie when it first came out, but then they moved it to Broadway. And like we were like, oh my God, Newsies on Broadway. They have such great performance numbers. This is gonna be dope. And then it was not like the movie at all. And we're like, this is so stupid.
Even the writing was completely different.
Well, like they changed the story, they added some people, they took away some of the best songs, they added some songs that weren't good. I mean, it was general themed, but I just was not here. Miriam says, I've seen Newsies in the theater. It was fantastic. Look, the staging of it and how like all the different scenes were shifting and everything with the dancing. Yes, the performance aspect of it was amazing. I just did not like how they changed it from the original show.
The original show first before you saw the play.
Exactly.
If you just walked into the play without seeing the original show,
then I would have been like, whoa, those boys can dance. Whoa, that staging was awesome.
It's all about how your mind, it's all about the subtext, how everything's
Chris said, so I'm guessing the goal tonight is to get Autumn to talk about Grease 2. What do they talk about Grease 2 in the comments? Look, I like Grease 2 better than Grease, but let's get back to two movies that I can never see again and be totally fine. Yes. I feel that way about most things in life. I think people will be surprised about the lack of things that like I never have to experience ever again to be okay. So
what two movies were those again?
Grease and Grease 2. Okay. Like if I never saw those movies ever again in my entire life, I'd be okay. It's probably been over a decade since I've seen them. And at this point, I'm just like, I could keep going.
I think they're drilled into my head thanks to my sister. So they're mentally playing in my mind.
Joe Ray said, I just found out that Lin-Manuel Miranda wrote the songs for Bring It On the musical. It was so good. I did not know that. Now I'm going to have to listen to that. Now, I always did want to listen to the soundtrack to Bring It On the musical because I love the movie so much. Now, oddly enough, however, I never wanted to see the Broadway show Bring It On the musical because
you love the movie too much.
No, live acrobatic acts scare me to no end. Like it was a cheerleading, and like whenever you toss somebody there, I'm like, nope. I mean, even though these are professionals, and even though they've probably done it a zillion times, like my heart would not have been able to take that last holding my breath. Like doing the whole thing. So
like, man, we want to leave. Hey, slow down.
Yes. Chris said, try watching Grease with your kids around. I had no clue how naughty that movie was when I was a kid. Exactly. Like, I was just like, oh, these people are pervs in high school. Plus, they all look so old.
Yeah, I was just going to say that.
I was like, this is not
all the 30-year-olds. All the 30-year-olds in high school.
What high school did these people go to?
Let me shave my beard first.
Yes, I mean, because those people looked old.
Yeah, they were all super old looking. That's the funniest part about it in hindsight.
But yes.
It's like, wow.
They all looked really.
Hey, Grandpa. Nice
really
to meet you in
old
high school.
Men. Yeah, like.
Yeah, they were
and I mean, I know like on Dawson's Creek, 20s. They were old, but these people just looked
they definitely
old.
all looked middle to late 20s at least. Some might have been cracking 30s.
I know, right? Beauty school dropout.
High school.
Yeah, go back to your like corporate career of 10 years.
Beauty school dropout.
Oh my God.
Beauty school dropout.
Chris said so. Keto, am I right? I know, right? Let's talk about health or something diet related.
Yes,
this is Watch Autumn Keto, not Watch Autumn talk about theater. Speaking of keto, I wanted to mention so many things. Thank you, Chris. Number one, Aldi bread. I liked it. Number two, I don't think it's keto. Like I don't think that just because you like modify bread to make it zero net carbs, that it's any better for you than regular bread. Help me understand what I'm missing here. I did not go on the keto diet so that I could find bread that basically mimicked bread. Like I don't think that works like that. However, I bought some.
That's a good point.
It's delicious. Made toast with it today. It was great. Secondly, I know a lot of you guys have been asking about those egg witches that I got from Costco. delicious.
You
like
had one?
I had 2, but this is a couple days ago even. So look, it's like a microwave sandwich, except the buns are eggs. Then there was a turkey sausage in the middle, and then there was a piece of cheese. All you gotta do is wrap that sucker up in a wet paper towel.
Put it in the air fryer.
Nope, put it in the microwave for 2 minutes. And it was really good. Now, granted, I had to hit it with a ton of salt and pepper, but I would have done that even if the sandwich had bread buns on it, you know? Like, because eggs need salt. That's just the way that it is. True. But it, like, heated through. It was great. It tasted great.
That's amazing.
It wasn't weird to hold. And I think that thing was only like 2 to 3 net carbs. Totally worth it.
That's awesome.
And then what else? Oh, and then I had the Aldi ice cream today. I had the cookies and cream. It tasted really good.
Seriously?
I know, right? I got a lot of compliments, not necessarily in a good way.
That's all that painting see you.
I know, right? I had an appetite. So, what was I gonna say? Yeah, but the Aldi ice cream was good, but I'm pretty sure that it was like 5 net carbs per serving, and there are 3 servings per pint, and I'm just like,
oh, wow.
I'm not here for 15 net carbs for a pint of ice cream. Wow. You might as well be Halo Top at that point. So I would stick with the Rebel Creamery just because, but the taste of that ice cream was good.
Kroger.
So,
the Kroger, right?
Oh my God, I love the Kroger, but that was still honestly high net carbs
Seriously?
too. Probably like 10, yeah.
Oh,
no, but that chocolate chip ice cream, definitely worth it.
That's awesome.
Joe Ray said, did you add jalapenos to the egg wishes? No, but that sounds delicious.
Now, I always use the bread for my BLTs.
Yeah, exactly. They're bread sandwiches, you guys. I didn't know. I don't want to eat bread sandwiches. Dr. Wise says, I enjoyed the Aldi zero carb bread as French toast. I bet it was delicious because it holds up just like regular bread.
Yeah, it does.
Marion says, our Costco has not had those egg witches yet. They're good. Now, granted, I'm not going to buy them again because I'm not the type of person that needs a convenience food sandwich, but they are really good.
Just to try one, you would definitely have them again. Yeah,
Chris said someone offered me keto hamburger buns on Monday for Labor Day. I declined. I just don't consider it food anymore. Exactly. I'd rather have a chaffle or just plain meat. That's exactly how I feel. I would rather just have the meat. Like, if I'm going to eat bread, I'm going to eat regular bread, you know? Like, I don't in any way think that keto bread is better for you than regular bread. I honestly don't even think, than like real bread. Like, I'm not talking about loaf bread that we get in the store that's like pumped with sugar. There's also good actual, I mean, bread made with wheat and stuff like that, you know? I'm going to choose that.
Like not enriched sandwich.
Yeah, I'm gonna choose like bread if I'm choosing bread. I don't need to substitute.
I'm gonna choose bread if I'm choosing
keto
bread.
I know what you're talking about.
That's a great t-shirt.
Carolyn said the Aldi vanilla bean is good too. I don't know if I bought that. I had mint chocolate chip and peanut butter fudge. I didn't quite see a vanilla, so
I do love a good vanilla bean.
D says, I also found the Stride Biltong. Sadly, it's not that great, but I'll keep trying till it grows on me. I don't necessarily need biltong in my life.
The what?
Biltong is like a jerky. It's like a I know you said you saw his face peek up. No, I don't need you.
Yes.
I've been trying to get some biltong to put in these bags for Keto Palooza, but nobody want to get back to me, for being honest. Like, I've contacted a lot of jerky companies, and like jerky companies be hating. So Cece said, I bought some of those crepini egg thins from Costco. Those are great.
Nice.
I used to use those a whole lot. Now I've just kind of gotten to the point where I could scale back and just eat the hot dog, you know, because I used to eat them in as hot dog buns. So. But now, you know, I'm really trying. One thing that carnivore taught me that I really want to keep hammering into my head is that I don't need that stuff, you know? Like, I don't need to wrap a hot dog in a crepini egg thin to mimic a bun. Like, I just need the hot dog and the cheese. That's what I'm missing, you know? So it's like anywhere where I can cut carbs like that, that's what I like to do, you know? I don't need the Quest chips. I love the Quest chips. I don't need them. I don't need almonds, you know, in order to make in order to make my diet something to enjoy every day. I don't need it. So
that's great. I love how you just keep working on yourself.
thank you so much, But yeah, that's what I need to remember because these days, this past week, like I said, has been a struggle. I'm really glad that I've kept it keto, but like my quantity meter has been going like off the charts. Like I'm just like, how much quantity can one eat, But thank you, sweetie. But I'm gonna say I feel better. Like I'm on track for Friday.
Yeah.
One thing that I did that I'm proud of myself at like 5:30. No, because you didn't remind me, son of a. But one thing that I'm proud of is that I started my fasting app.
Yes.
So like, I was committed, even though today was like a yellow AF day. When I had my last bite of ice cream, because I knew that like the ice cream was going to end my day, You
told Versa to
ice cream, not Versa, no, it's my Zero app on my phone. Exactly.
So Versa to tell your Zero
app. Tell my app to start fasting. Like, yes, exactly. So I'm happy about that. Tomorrow's a fasting day. I feel great. And then, Friday's going to be a regular day.
Very cool.
Yes.
So you regular means let's do lots and lots of work.
Yeah, a regular working day and eating days. So yes. Keto Fast says I don't want bread anymore or even fries. Okay, let's throw want out of this. Like I don't require to eat them as part of a healthy diet.
Here we
do
go.
I want fries? Why? Yes, I do. But oh my God.
I thought it was dancing.
No, but, I mean, fries are delicious. And don't get me wrong, bread is delicious. I love bread. But I just don't recognize it as something that I need to eat very often as part of a regular diet.
Yes. So you basically don't want it right now.
Yeah, exactly. Well, like bread to me is an occasion food. Like
special occasion.
Yeah, like a holiday or a birthday. So bread to me is like a cheat day food. I would never just have bread on a regular day. Okay. Hence, that's why I don't need to buy keto bread and keto buns. Okay. Like I don't need to incorporate those into my regular meal prep. Cece said, heck yes, I want fries. You're right. So Kathy said, darn it, I want to come to Keto Palooza, but I'll be on the beaches of California. Well, you live on that beach, girl. You have a good time. Joe Ray said, how many items would you say are in the swag bags for Keto Palooza? I'm getting excited for them now. Oh, yes. Stay excited. There are 20 that I already have. The
bags overflowing.
Yeah, there are 20 that I already have in my possession. But, we have 10 days, and I still have 20 more companies that have committed to sending things. I just don't have them today.
Oh
like, for instance, I just got all the Stoka bars today. So Stoka's already, Stoka's in there. Exactly. So there's lots of...
They will be... So there's heavily represented.
Lots of stuff that's going to be in there. But I got lots of bars, lots of...
we got a variety of pork rinds.
That's exactly, I got pork rinds. Sorry, but that's actually what I was just thinking of. Yes, I was like, I got lots of bars, lots of pork rinds. And then maybe some meat sticks. I really haven't been able to get the meat sticks, you guys, but that's okay.
You don't like those anyway.
So exactly. But I wanted to offer them, to people. So.
They all have their meat sticks. Everybody got them.
Yes. So there's a lot of stuff that's going in there.
Well, I think that's
Plus, in addition to that, all the awesome swag that, like the Keto Palooza branded swag that we have, like, I am excited.
Of course. Well, everything's going so well. Everything is just...
Keto Fast said that's what I meant about no fries. I would normally get some. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, like there's not a part of your everyday options in life anymore.
Saying the same thing.
So, yeah.
That made sense.
I just wanted to be super literal. Yes, Dr. Watt said I'm going to have to mail my swag bag back home. I know, right? Like, make sure that I'm really working on seeing how heavy they're going to turn out to be. But, you can do like my friend Chella did when we went to KetoCon last year. She bought an extra suitcase. Like, she left room in her suitcase because she knew she was going to be buying so much stuff at KetoCon.
So she basically brought an empty suitcase.
Yes. But yes, that is... just make sure you have room for the bag. So that's all I'm saying.
Yes, and the bag will be
snacks,
bigger than this.
Yes, it will be larger than that. Is it bigger than a bread box? So yes.
I'm just being honest.
So yes, it is exciting. We are narrowing down on the details. It's going to be really, really fun.
Oh, it's gonna be a blast.
Yeah, I'm just super excited. So yeah.
Is it 5K?
It is a 5K, so 3.2 miles.
Look at me talking all running lingo. That's like I'm a runner.
Running lingo.
A walker extraordinaire.
I'm sick of you guys.
I'm a walker extraordinaire now.
TC said the swag bag is supper Saturday. I know, right? Like, don't put yourself in a snack coma like the way that I would be likely to do. Don't do it.
So I mean, but it's gonna be sitting right there looking at them all night.
You're gonna get your bag when you come in to register. So here's how it's gonna be. You're gonna come to the hotel. You're gonna come to the registration table, which will be clearly marked. So don't worry. So then you're going to get your swag bag. Now, if you have a room at the hotel, you can just take your bag of awesomeness up to the room. And then, like I said, there'll be pretty much an hour between check-in and, before the meetup starts. So that way you can leave your bag upstairs and then, or, pack some snacks for downstairs, even though there will be food at the meeting. But, bring some snacks because you'll have plenty. And then there'll be snacks at the meeting. If you are coming from another hotel or you're not checking in, you're just going to have your bag with you at the meeting. That's fine. Just carry it with you. Put your name on that thing though, because I can't be responsible for no lost bags. So. Chris said 5K 401k. What are we talking about here? Don't get me started talking about my 401k. That thing is just sitting pretty and I haven't touched it and I haven't contributed to it since leaving my full-time corporate job this year, so I'm not even thinking about my 401k. So Joe Ray said most of us are coming on Friday. Yes, you're not gonna get your swag bag on Friday though. I don't think you are, but you might need to. Here's what I'm still trying to figure out, guys.
Just broke her brain. I hope
because we are getting T-shirts as part of the Keto Palooza swag. Are the people that are participating in the 5K on Saturday morning wanting to wear those to the 5K? I personally think it would be pretty cool because we were all going to dress it for the color run anyway, but it's just do we want to exercise and dirty those up? Or do you want to wear it at the meetup? Or do you want to wear it on Sunday? Are we wearing them at the same time? Or is it just this shirt is a nice souvenir for me to take home? That's what I'm going to say. That's all I'm saying. So
you thought that much about?
No, that's what I think about.
Okay.
Oh man.
Or you could just let them.
Kathy said no swag burglars. Welcome at Keto Palooza. You're right. Chris said, what does the fox say? Swipe or no swiping? You right. Okay. So Chris, I don't know if you've been around super long, but I had a roommate. I used to have a roommate, and her name was Kiana.
Swiper?
No, her name was Kiana. She died last year, oh my gosh, of cancer at the tender age of 34. Oh, God, I can't even think about it. But back when we were in college, she had a niece that was Dora the Explorer age. And so, we used to always, when she was talking on the phone to her niece, she'd always have to say, swipe or no swiping. And so, when we were going through the process of joining our sorority together, we used to always have to say swipe or no swiping, and we used to have to say backpack. That's Dora the Explorer. So basically they just made us mimic her because she used to always have to say swipe or no. Yes, and we always have to say swipe or no swiping. So basically that is what whenever I hear swipe or no swiping, I always think about Kiana, and it's it is so crazy.
And that's my sister's children.
Yeah, but that's pretty much how old her niece is 16 now, which is just crazy.
That was her favorite. I was big on all. I came up through all the cartoons. All the Paw Patrol and all the Yo Gabba Gabba.
Yes. Yeah, I know. All of them things. Yeah, Miriam said, oh no, I'm sorry about your friend. Cancer is horrible. Yeah, my mom died from cancer. I know, right? It just happened so quickly. It was just crazy. Joyce said, that's what I'm wondering. What do I wear? You're right, Joyce. I have no answers for you, Joyce. I don't know. I'm going to be wearing some wax swag and some jeans. That's it. I don't know. Is it fancy? I don't know.
Are y'all hearing this? Oh my god.
Maybe I should have asked that on the registration.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
what do y'all want to wear? So here's what I'm thinking.
You're so
I was
cute.
thinking maybe the meetup could be like semi-casual and like maybe something that like after maybe you want to go upstairs back to your room and freshen up a little bit before you go out on the town for
That's
dinner.
an idea.
I don't know. You're not good at these things. Y'all see I wear t-shirts and jeans every day. If not, athletic wear. I don't wear clothes that aren't these things. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, you could just give them
I know
the shirt.
D said it's always a fancy affair for the host. Exactly. See, I'm thinking you could always lean fancy or you could lean staff, you know, where I'm just wearing like, what are those things? A polo shirt and some jeans because I'm staff, you know? So that's all I'm saying.
I love how much thought you put behind this.
I mean, it's a lot. So that's all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Leah said I can't go to Ketopalooza, but I think wearing them for the walk would be cool. Yeah, but like not everyone's gonna be at the walk, and the walk's gonna be on Saturday morning, technically before it even starts. And then like we won't be able to wear them during the meeting. I know, you guys, just give me some time. I'm thinking about it. So Chris says, who rocks the house? I don't know. Is that like who let the dogs out? Like, is that a call and response that I should know? I have no idea. So,
What?
I'm just responding to comments.
Okay.
Yes.
Nice.
Okay. Miriam says, I think wearing heels for the walk would be a challenge. You're right, and I'm not, and should be. No,
Wait,
we're not
what?
doing that at all.
Who's doing that?
Yes.
Is that volunteered?
No, talking about being fancy. Chris said we're talking about the commemorative superhero capes, right? You're right. That's actually a great idea. I did not get capes, but I was like, capes would be so fun, you know. So that's something to think about for Ketopalooza next year.
You're so cute.
Yes,
I love it.
Jerry says I say we wear them on Sunday. Yeah. A collective brunch together on Sunday.
Yes.
So maybe that would be a good time to wear them.
Yes.
I know, right? Like I'm probably going to put out another poll next week just to see what people, or maybe people are like, I don't care. Dr. Weiss says put it on your itinerary. I could be like Sunday brunch, asterisk, wear your swag shirt, wear your shirt for a photo op. You know, maybe I'll do that. So, but yeah, I am working on the itinerary. Tomorrow's Thursday, so it could be Thursday or Friday. It could be next Monday. I don't know, but these are active things I'm working on, you guys. It is starting to get crunch time. I'll let you know this. It'll be out before Thursday of next week. It'll be out before y'all start traveling. I'll tell you that. That could mean Wednesday at like 11:59 p.m., but it will be out. So, that's all I'm saying.
I love it.
Yes. So yeah, okay, well we're gonna go ahead and go though because it's 9:30 and it's almost my bedtime.
Her arm's starting to shut down.
And I know, right? So I think my husband's gonna force me to watch football. No, basketball.
No, you can finish.
Yes, I get to finish watching the 3%.
I mean, I'm already halfway into it myself.
Yes.
I get much joy making fun of it.
Oh my God, Joe Ray said if people's names are on them, then maybe we can wear them Saturday to tell who people are. But we're going to have lanyards with name badges on them too. So, yeah, Kathy said turning into pumpkins over there. You're right. It's time for me to go to sleep, okay? I get real crazy eyes, if I don't get my sleep at night. So, I'm going to go ahead. We're going to go to sleep. Thanks so much for joining us for
Thank you,
hashtag Whack Wednesday. If you don't know, we actually go live every single morning at 9:30 a.m. Eastern over on my other channel, Watch Autumn. It's actually listed as a link in the description of this video. Thanks, Chris, for the suggestion. So yeah, you can go subscribe and get notifications over there. But every morning at 9:30 Eastern, we go live. Thanks for joining us for Whack Wednesday. I still might do a Zoom next Wednesday for like pre-Ketopalooza Zoom Whack Wednesday. All the time in the world, you guys. I will let you know.
You right.
Have a great night, and we'll see everyone in the morning.
Well, of course.
Bye.
Bye.